Welcome to the 15-minute powerful morning routine. And this is for all my active agers, all my active grandparents, and anybody that really wants to harness the power of each day. So the interesting thing is I always say Monday is the morning of the week, right? And early morning is when we have an opportunity to set our day in motion. So I'm going to share my 15-minute powerful morning routine. And let me know where you're watching from. I'm an early bird. It's 4:35 a.m. here. I'm going to go to a 5 o'clock workout. But this is the powerful morning routine that I do every morning. And what's really important is that we understand that those first 15 minutes of each day have the power that we can tap into to really have more things go our way. So what should you do in the first 15 minutes of the day? When you wake up, when you first become conscious, maybe your alarm goes off. Maybe you're like me. Maybe your alarm doesn't even go off and you're awake already and it's 4 a.m. You want to go ahead and switch the flip from your subconscious, unconscious mind into your conscious mind. So this is where you go from that subconscious mind, and guess who's in your subconscious mind? That's like your inner critic, that's your anxiety. So what you want to do is when you wake up, suddenly you're like, okay, now I'm awake. You're starting to think about your day, and you begin to fill your mind with positive thoughts. This is the easiest, free, simple way to create more positive energy in your life. So in that first 15 minutes, instead of being in your unconscious, subconscious mind, where you're like, oh my gosh, I have to do that thing, or, oh, I've got a project today, or I didn't do something, forget that. Just start thinking about something that gives you pleasure. Maybe it's something you're going to do today. Maybe it's spending time with your grandchildren. But you have the ability when you first wake up to flip the switch into a positive mindset. And when you do this, you're setting in motion a day of more positivity. It's the law. It's not woo. It's not something I'm making up, but I'm going to give you an example of how this works. You know how it is when you wake up, you're anxious, you're like, oh my gosh, my alarm didn't go off. You go in the shower, you drop the shampoo on your foot, you spill coffee on your clothes, you hit every red light. That's the same thing, only that's the reverse. That's you actually setting your day in motion with negativity. So the first 15 minutes of each day are your opportunity to take control of the day and how it's going to go. Monday's the morning of the week. So how you set yourself up on Monday can actually affect your entire week. So the first thing you do, you wake up, you fill your mind with positive thoughts. Then while you're lying in bed, you're going to do a little lymphatic drainage. This is so important. When you're asleep, all of your major organs go through their metabolic detox. So when you're sleeping, your body is fasting. A metabolic detox, it's literally like in the car when you change the oil. So for all of your organs to run each day, there's byproduct created, and it gunks up your lymphatic system. So before you even get out of bed, you're lying there, you're thinking these positive thoughts, you're going to do some gentle lymphatic drainage. So there are a lot of lymph glands located down the side of your neck. And this is not a Swedish massage. This is just a light, gentle stroking to stimulate those lymph glands that are gunked up with metabolic and environmental waste. So you're going to do your neck. You're going to give a little extra massage right here. This is a spot where many of us clench our teeth, and a lot of us are sleep clenchers. So give that little tight area right below where your ear and your jaw connect, a little gentle massage. We're going to do a little more lymphatic drainage. So you're going to make the monkey fists, and you're going to gently rub down the side of your chest. This is going to help your body really detoxify. This is stimulating your lymphatic system. And then you're also going to push gently down on the insides of your legs. Now, you're not even out of your bed yet. It's like 5 minutes since you opened your eyes. You filled your mind with positive thoughts. You've done some gentle lymphatic drainage. Now you're going to get up, and the first thing you want to do, because you were fasting during sleep, so the first thing you want to do is rehydrate after that fast. And that's why we start each day with a nice big glass of warm lemon water. So you're going to help your body rehydrate. But we already talked about the fact that the lymphatic system is the trash can of the body. There are only two ways your lymphatic system can actually function properly. One is hydration, the other is movement. So you've already done some gentle movement to stimulate your lymphatic system, and now you're going to rehydrate after the fast that occurred during sleep. So why do we do lemon water? Lemon goes in acidic, but it turns alkaline in your body. When we raise the alkalinity level of the body, we are lowering inflammation. We are lowering acidity. So the lemon goes in acidic, which is why you want to use a straw to protect your teeth. But once it's in your body, it turns alkaline. And that helps to lower the acidity and inflammation in your body. So now think of this. You woke up. This is like you've just woken up. This is like 10 minutes of your day. You woke up. You filled your mind with positive thoughts. You did a little gentle lymphatic drainage. You walked into your kitchen. You got yourself a nice big glass of warm lemon water to rehydrate after the fast that occurs during sleep. So now what you've done is you've filled your mind with positivity. You've filled your body with positivity. You've done something good for your body with this rehydration. Yes, you can still have coffee, but you want to wait about 90 minutes after you wake up to have that first cup of coffee. So let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you have any questions. Put them in the comments here. In my Stan store here on Instagram, you can get my free 4-day hydration training. So for those of you who are not measuring your water every day, you're not drinking enough. So hydration is key for every wellness goal that we have. And this is why we start our day with hydration. We hydrate consistently and constantly throughout the day. So I'm going to give you one last tip for your 15-minute powerful morning routine, and then I'm going to head off to my 5 a.m. workout. We're going to do a little gentle pranayama breathing. So you've had your lemon water. Give yourself the gift of a few minutes of stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system to create that sense of calm. So you're going to take 2 fingers, you're going to close your right nostril, and you're going to inhale through your left nostril for a count of 4, and you're going to exhale for a count of 6. We always exhale longer than we inhale. We really want to stimulate those lungs and get that stale air out of our lungs. So here we go. And we're going to open the right nostril and exhale, close the left nostril and exhale through the right. Now for 6. Inhale for 4. Exhale 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 for 6. That's it. 15 minutes. You woke up, you flipped the switch from your subconscious, unconscious mind into your conscious mind, and you filled your mind with positive thoughts, thoughts that made you feel good. You did a little gentle lymphatic drainage to clean out your lymphatic system from all the metabolic waste that has been filled while you've been sleeping, because that's how your body detoxes. It's how your brain detoxes. Then you started to rehydrate. because when you're sleeping, your body is in fasting mode, so it can go through those metabolic detoxes and fill your lymphatic system with gunk. And when we rehydrate, we help detoxify the body by helping the lymphatic system take that metabolic waste out. And then we did a little alternate nostril breathing to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system and give us a sense of calm for the day. So that's your Monday 15-minute powerful morning routine. I hope you'll follow me here on Instagram. I'm the founder of the Culinary Cure. I'm the founder of Active Grandparenting. And if you go to my profile in my Stand store, I have some free programs that you can use to energize your life, because every day is a new opportunity. Life isn't linear. You're not aging up and out. It's circular. And each day we want to jump in and make the most of that day. We want to feel good. That's the key. That's why we want to harness this 15 minutes to start each day feeling amazing. So I'll post this in my Instagram feed if you didn't get a chance to catch the whole thing, so you can do it because it's early and you might want to start your day. It's Monday with a 15-minute powerful morning routine. We also just had a full moon, so it's a really good time to kind of double down on taking care of yourself and minding your thoughts, so that, there's a lot of stress in the world, so that you can manage each day and feel your best. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll follow me here on Instagram.